We'll start off by drawing a large oval near the top of our page. You want the oval to be a little narrower at the top than at the bottom, kind of like an egg shape. Below that, draw a large U shape about the same height and width as the oval. Remember to draw really lightly with your pencil so you can go back and erase some of these lines after. Next, we'll go up to the top of the head and draw an ear shape on the right side and the left side. Inside of those shapes, we'll draw a second set of lines to be the pink part inside of the ear. Erase the lines where the outside part of the ears meet the head shape so they look like they're attached. Next, add a thin triangle shape on top of the head for her horn. Now let's add a circle at the bottom left of the unicorn's body and one at the bottom right. These are going to be the bottoms of the hoof facing us. Connect the top of the back hooves with the body of the unicorn using a curved line. We'll draw two shapes for the front legs with the hooves at the bottom, and a little curved line where the legs meet the chest. Connect the bottom of each back hoof to the body, and then erase any of the body lines that go through the hooves and legs we just drew. This will help give the impression that the legs are sticking out in front of the body. I just moved that right body line a little bit to make her nice and symmetrical. Draw two curved lines at the bottom of the front legs to separate the furry leg part from the hoof. Now we'll draw a large curved line at the bottom of the unicorn's head to separate the fur part from the snout. On the snout, you can draw two little nostrils and a small curved line with two little ticks at the ends for her mouth. To draw her tail, we're going to draw a series of curved lines that all meet at the end. This will give us some nice separation in the tail hair that we can color in all those nice rainbow colors. I know we're moving through this tutorial pretty fast, so whenever you need to catch up, just pause the video. I practiced drawing this unicorn lots of times before I made this video, so I'm going much faster than I would have the first couple of times I drew it. Now let's go up to the top of the unicorn's head and give her some hair. I drew two little ticks on either side of the horn to give me an idea of how wide I want the hair to be. Then we'll use the same technique we did for the tail, where we draw some curvy lines that meet at the end, like sections of hair. Just like the tail, we'll color each of these sections a different color of the rainbow. You can divide each section of hair into smaller sections using smaller lines like I'm doing, or you can just leave each one as its own section. I'm also adding these smaller dividing lines to the tail in this step. Now, going back to the unicorn's face, we're going to add two big round circles for her eyes. Then we'll use a curved line to divide the bottom of the eye, where we'll add color later on. We'll add some eyelashes and eyebrows to each eye, and then a large circle in the top left and a small circle in the bottom right of each eye for the shine. We'll also add 5 little lines to that bottom section of the eye where we're going to add the color. Finally, we'll add 3 curved diagonal lines to the unicorn's horn to make it look like it sort of spirals up from her head. If you like drawing cute cartoons, check out my super cute cartoon playlist. I teach you how to draw all kinds of cartoon characters in this same super cute style. I'll put the link in the description below so you can find it easily. All we need to do now is trace over our pencil lines with our ink to make the lines pop out. I really like a fine point Sharpie or a fine liner to do this part, but you can use whatever you have on hand. Anything that's got a nice dark color, even a pencil crayon or a pen will work. You need a nice steady hand for this part, so make sure you take a deep breath and relax before you start doing your lines. I took some extra time to draw a cleaned up version of these lines, and it looks like this. Now you can add some color to your drawing, and if you like, some shadows and highlights to give it a little bit of dimension. If you had fun drawing this rainbow unicorn, click the video on your screen to see all the cute animals you can draw next. See you there!